It's you and me, no place I'd rather be. Ding dong, hello, let's make this house a home. Welcome to Spencer and Sarah's house.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. I'm really tired. I feel like I've been busy the last 3 weekends, which is good to have things to do, but I'm I just want one day where I just can wake up. Well, I have a cat, so but sleep sleep as long as I can.
Yeah.
A lazy day. How about you?
I'm good. I think when this episode comes out, the Stray Kids album will be out, but before so they've just their album's coming out this Friday, but they've just released a different album literally 2 days ago, which is cuz they produce so much music that they'll just release random stuff on YouTube and stuff, and then they'll compile all those and release an album on streaming platforms. And so they've just released a part 1 of that one, which I've been listening to, which has been really good. But I'm really excited for their album coming out this week. So that's been really fun. And yeah, so I'm good. I'm just excited and anticipating good stuff. Oh, look at the big fluffy Ewok.
He's like Stray Kids?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been summoned.
Toshi, a Stray Kids fan? Say something for us. Come here.
Who's your bias?
He's just winking.
I get it.
Do you love the Oh.
Oh.
Pardon me.
So cute.
This is my kitty.
It's time to bake. Aww.
Alright, he's comfy now.
So cute.
Oh yeah, he's baking.
He's so big.
He's making biscuits now. I know. Sometimes I'm like, are you sure he's not a part mancoon?
Yeah.
Whoa,
He's so big.
what do you have to say? You hear him purring?
Yeah.
There you have it.
That was amazing. Hell yeah.
He's a good boy.
So cute. Today we are going to be playing, is it called Tales?
Yes.
Doing Tales. It's answering questions, which we've normally done the friendship one of, and this time we're doing the life story edition.
Mostly because I can't find the friendship one.
That's fine. I'm excited for this, because who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's split by early life, midlife, and later life, so. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Toshi, you wanna start off? Which one? That one? Okay.
He knew.
He's eating my cable.
Yeah,
Don't do that. Stop that. Here, you can read the card. What does it say? Wow. Okay. Ooh, midlife. How did your friends and... Oh, no, I can't ask you this one. This one's gonna be trauma. Never mind. I can't ask you that one. Oh, okay, here we go. Early life. Have any of your childhood friends remained in your life?
No. I'm trying to think the longest friendships I've had of close friends would be you, Anna, and Jordan. Mm-hmm. I think uni is where, because I think in high school there's maybe one person I'm in contact with on and off in high school. That's about it.
Yeah, I feel like I was such a different person in high school, but I do look back fondly on those times. I do feel like I had a really good group of friends, so
yes.
Shout out to them. Hope you're all doing well. But yeah, college is just different, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And we all went different places. It was hard, but yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, now I'm do I know anyone?
I know.
I mean, I follow them. Like, we're all friends on social media still.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Not in the way I am with you.
Mm-hmm.
Who were some of your closest friends in your 20s?
Take a look.
Exactly. Let's just move right along. Who did you spend the most time with when you were a kid?
Ooh. At home, I spent a lot of time on my own because I wanted to like be on my own and not be around my sister. And then, but friends wise, I had like a childhood best friend where we did like everything together, so we saw each other all the time, which was really nice and fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I spent a lot of time with my family. I liked to come home from school and take my iPod Nano, and just like listen to music and swing in the backyard for hours.
Yes.
But yeah, I also did have like a group of friends in like high school that I hung out with as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I liked to do all of them.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh no. What is one of the most embarrassing memories you have from middle school?
Oh. I have one.
Do it.
Yeah. Okay. This sucks. Okay. There was in middle school. My family would go to church every week. And there was this it was like my parents were friends or like worked with another person who had a son that I had a crush on. And so at church I would always be like, "Oh, he's here. Awesome. I can look at him during church." My parents held a church gathering party thing at our house one day. And the son came, which was awesome. Didn't talk to him, obviously. I was like 12. Didn't say a word, didn't even look at him. However, he left early. He left the party early. He was like old. He was in high school as well. That's the other thing to know. He was in high school, so he left early and like went to drive. I ran upstairs to my bedroom. Lights are on. And stood to my window to watch him leave. And I was playing music, and my window was open, and he heard the music, and then like looked up to see what that was, and so I was like, "Oh God, he may have seen me. Oh no!" But I was like, "No, it's nighttime. You can't see through the window." And then I went downstairs and looked outside just to double check to make sure he didn't see me. You can see clear as day into my window when the blinds are open and the lights on in the room. And I just have that image of him looking up and just seeing like a 12-year-old looking down at him like this. And that one really hurts. I went, "Oh, that's not a good look at all."
God, that's amazing.
So funny.
Yeah, I feel like I have so many, but the one that came to mind was, it's also hard because I feel like because I have so many embarrassing moments in general, I'm like, was that middle school? Was that high school? Was that elementary school? I can't even remember now. But, I don't know why, but I was really, like, trying to be the sports kid. And I remember we were playing kickball out in the field, and I was trying to be like, "Yeah, go team, you guys got it, like, come on, work hard, whatever." And one of the kids like kicked the ball, and I was like, "Yeah, run, whatever your name was, slide, we want to see those shorts dirty." And someone waiting next to me was like, "We're not allowed to slide, the teacher said so." I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm like shouting at the top of my lungs. I don't know.
No.
I think I just was like such that kid of like watch so many movies and read so many books. I'm like, life is just like this, and then you get out there and you're like, no, it's cringy as fuck to do that.
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
Incredible.
I hate everything. Nope. There's another trauma. Can't do that one. Okay. What are some of your proudest professional accomplishments?
Oy, oy, oy. Um,
It's like kicking me.
For me, I think it's putting on my own show that I wrote. That's pretty sick. I feel like that's like my biggest one professional wise. I mean, like in like regular workday stuff, I'm like as a kid, I always like romanticized office life as a kid. Like I loved going to work with my mom and being like, I can organize files and do all this stuff. And so like as thinking of me as a kid, looking at my job now, I'd be like, I'm living the dream. And so I think I'm like to be able to like achieve an office job without having a degree in anything related to that is kind of cool too. And so I'm like proud of where I'm at work wise, even though it's not what I'm aiming to do creatively.
Yeah.
I think that's my answer.
I'm honestly gonna copy paste you because, yeah, me and my friends put up a play this year. Also, not one we wrote, but it was like cool to make our own work that way.
Yeah.
I would say having done any films at all was like Baby Spencer had been like what, and I was an office manager of a law firm at one point, which is crazy. But I knew I was that.
Yeah.
And now I work at a production live event venue, so that's what like I'm in my space. Yeah. Life is
Hell
good.
yeah. Yay.
Jesus Christ. You don't want to know. How did your parents meet?
How did my parents meet? They met at church. My mom was like a parish nurse, and then my dad came in as a something or other, some minister thing that leads
Some
church
guy.
groups for kids or something. He was some guy that showed up at church. That's it. And I remember one story is that they rode bikes together.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
My mom was a waitress at Baker Square. If
Ooh.
any Midwesterners know what I'm talking about. Was that a all over the country thing? I don't know. Baker Square.
Oh.
Best Reese's peanut butter pie in the fucking world. And I will never have it again. I'm devastated by it. And my dad was like the GM there or something. So that's how we met. Or he was a manager.
Wow.
He was somebody. I don't know. Yeah.
Cool.
What was your dating life like in your 20s?
Dating life in 20s. Let's see. In uni, I was interested in guys that were not interested in serious relationships. So that was fine. That was a learning experience for me. And then dated someone in a serious relationship, and that ended horribly. And then dated someone else in a serious relationship, and that ended okay. And now we're here. And we're here, and we're queer now, and we're changing the story at some point.
I love that. Love that for you. I dated the same person through most of college and after, and that ended really bad. And I had a few times where I gave my number to people and then blocked them. I was like, what am I doing? I had a relationship that was good and then ended because I was going through it. I had a few situationships, and then I met Brewer in my late 20s, and that's going great.
Yay. Woohoo.
Things can get better.
Yeah.
You can get better. Okay to be happy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What was going on in your life when you were 28 years old?
28?
Yeah.
I shaved
Not
my
really
head.
only 2 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago.
I know.
What did you say?
I shaved my head.
Oh, yeah.
I shaved my head, and that's when I started going through it. I think that's... I was struggling with... Oh, that's when we started the podcast. Shaved my head, podcast.
Oh, yeah, we did start the podcast.
I had a lot of horrible anxiety that was eating me alive, and that was just from being in a relationship that wasn't right for me and ignoring all those signs. That was my 28.
What year was 28? Was that 2024? Yeah, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think about this.
It's when I got into romantasy reading as well. That's when I read ACOTAR. That was awesome.
Hell yeah. I would have met Brewer that year.
Mm-hmm.
So that was good. I mean, yeah, we'd started the podcast. I moved out here. No, I had already been here for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think things were pretty good overall. Or at least they were the start of getting better. That's what I remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God, it feels so long ago. It really wasn't.
It really does.
Oh, what were some things you did to earn money as a teenager?
I was reliant on my parents giving me allowance every week. And then I did get a job at Bath and Body Works, which was my first job. Which I thought was cool, and I was really good as the cashier, but they worked on commissions and stuff, so they were really pushing you to sell more to people, and I was not about that. I was like, one, I don't want to talk to customers. Two, I'm not going to force them to like pay more than what they're wanting to pay.
Yeah.
So like the vibes were off, but the work itself wasn't too bad, except for I was getting called every day to come in to cover for someone else, and I would be like, yeah, I can, and then I was overworked, so I didn't last very long in that job.
I think over the course of all my teenage years, I worked at a restaurant for a while. I worked at the theater, the kids theater I started off acting in as like a camp counselor. I think I was still 18 or 19 when I worked at the post office. It was a mail office. And I think I would have been a teenager when I started working at the like beach/pool in my hometown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was sporadically working.
Nice. Spencer and Sarah's House can be listened to on all podcast streaming platforms as well as watched on YouTube. You can find Spencer and Sarah on Instagram and TikTok at @SASHousePod, S-A-S Housepod. For bonus content like our Book Corner episodes, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/SASHousepod. Thanks for listening and supporting us. Now back to the episode.
Oh, thank God. Something a little, like, more fun. Like, all this is so serious and making me feel old. What kind of movies, music, and books did you enjoy as a kid?
Ooh. I was big into boy bands, so, like, NSYNC was my first music. And Aaron Carter. Oh my God, I was obsessed with Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter. I haven't thought about that in a while.
I was obsessed with him.
His story is so sad. Have you ever done like the wiki on it?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Wild.
it is. Yeah.
You deserve better, Aaron.
Yeah. I did, Disney films were my big thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I listened to a lot of musicals as well. My parents got me into, and we had, like, cassette tapes. Like, Annie the Musical was always my go-to.
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. I was into Jonas Brothers, Avril Lavigne, and Miley Cyrus, and Beyonce.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember voting for High School Musical 2 who the cameo was going to be.
Oh, yes! I think I voted for Dylan and Cole Sprouse.
Oh my God, I definitely voted for Miley. I remember we had to be at my grandparents' house for some reason, though, and I was, like, desperate to watch it live, and they, like, set me up with the separate TV so that I could watch it over there. What else? I was obsessed with anime. I was obsessed with K-pop. 2NE1 for life. What else? Magic Treehouse books.
Yes! Yes!
Yup. And there's a book I think it was called Oh my god. I have it on my shelf. I bought it again because I wanted to read it and see if it held up, and it does. It was called, like, in the shadow of the Valley of the Wolves or something like that. I read it in, like, middle school or junior, middle school or elementary school, and it changed me fundamentally. It was so good. Yeah.
Nice. I was big into Junie B. Jones as well in elementary school.
Yeah, and Judy Moody.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Judy B. Jones, wow, I haven't thought about her in a long time.
Yeah.
And that was when the series of unfortunate events was becoming a thing. The books were coming out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also read the Death Note manga when I was in junior high, I think, which is crazy.
Nice.
That is not a manga for children. Yeah, wow. Okay. What memories capture what your parents were like growing up?
Memories growing up. My dad was my softball coach, so I have a lot of memories of just, like, going to softball practice, and, like, me and my best friend, both of our dads coached our team. So that was a fun one. And my mom was, like, because my dad was a teacher, so he had the summer off, whereas my mom worked year-round, so she was, like, always busier, but then in the summer, like, I would follow her around and work in the office sometimes, or she would do house visits to people, and I would join her on those, too, and get, like, cookies from the visitors and stuff. Those are my memories.
Yeah, I remember, like, my parents took us to Disney a lot, and on trips, and, like... I was also going through a lot of, like, the height of my... Well, not the height, but the start of my anxiety at that time. So I feel like it was a little strained because I just didn't understand me and they didn't understand what was going on. But, like, I do distinctly remember telling my mom, like, I need help, something's wrong. And she immediately put me in therapy. So, like...
That's good.
Yeah, like, they were, like... I mean, there were 4 of us, so, like, they were kind of, like, on us all, but, like, in ways that were important, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, get your shit together. Because you have to!
You need to.
Lovingly, though. Lovingly, I would say.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. It was hard because, like, my older brother was, like, basically another parent, you know? Like, we spent a lot of time with him, and, like, all our family lives so close, so it's, like, there's always, like, a million people around, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, what were some things you remember spending your money on?
Littlest Pet Shop.
Yes!
That's what I was spending money on.
Sweet Streets, Bratz, Belleville.
Bratz. Yep. Video game, Nintendo DS games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian, she came out with that game on the iPhone.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad. I bought... When Animal Crossing New Horizons was coming out, they were doing a limited edition version of the Switch. And that was the first time I'd ever bought a game console with my own money. And, like, sorry to work, but I was, like, on there, like, refresh on my phone in between tasks, obvi, so that I could order it. And I did get it. And I was really happy.
Hell yeah.
And my hair. I got my hair dyed a lot. And tattoos. Piercings.
Hell yeah.
Ugh. Nope, can't do that one. Oh, this is a good one. Tell me about your first car.
My first car. Mine was... Yeah, it was a Ford Focus that my dad had, like, bought for himself and then eventually let me use it for going to uni. And so then I got to drive it then, and then I got to keep it for uni and be the one that drives people everywhere, which I loved, and then brought it with me to Chicago and used it for dog walking to get all the dogs. That was really fun. That was my one and only car because I left after that. So then my sister got that car afterwards. I think like 2 months ago we got rid of that car. It has been working for like over how long? Over 12 years.
Whoa.
15 years maybe? Yeah.
I had a Honda Civic Hybrid that I named Sweet Pea.
Yeah.
And the engine went out every other year. So I only had her from when I was like 16 to like halfway through college. And I remember having to drive us to an audition in Chicago in the middle of a blizzard in that car that did not do well on ice.
Yeah.
That was actually crazy. I still think about that a lot.
I was thinking about it a few weeks ago.
Yeah, because I almost like did a 360 on the highway at one point.
We spun out, yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Was.
But we were fine. And I also remember having to move out of our junior year apartment, and I couldn't fit the bookshelf in the back of my car. And I called my mom and threatened to throw it in the dumpster because it wouldn't fit. And she said, "You find a way to make that bookshelf fit or we're going to have a problem." And it fit. Because she was like, so "I just bought that for you. You're not throwing it away." That's crazy. Wild. I cried so hard when we got rid of that car. Oh my
god.
Aww. I don't want to answer this one. Tell me a story about dating as a teenager.
I can share my first date experience.
Oh my god, do it.
It was the worst thing. It was horrible. As a teenager. I think looking back, I don't know, I have strong feelings about it, but it's okay. I went on this date in high school. I think I was 17 or 18. And we went the plan was to go to Buffalo Wild Wings and then a movie right after. Classic. I show up to Buffalo Wild Wings. He's running 30 minutes late. That's number one. Number two. The server sits us at a table. We say, just us two. The place isn't that full. She sits us at a table of 6 that's a circle. And I went, I don't know how I'm supposed to sit at a table of 6 with one other person on the first date. And so then we ended up like sitting next to each other on the circular table while there are booths empty and other I think she was bullying us. But then Buffalo Wild Wings. What do you get at Buffalo Wild Wings? You order wings. My date has never had the wings at Buffalo Wild Wings before. He didn't order any wings when we were ordering food either. I order my order of, like, I think I got medium wings, so they were kind of spicy. And I was like, oh, do you want to try one of my wings then, since you haven't had them? He tries the wings. Turns out he doesn't like spicy food. So he starts, like, coughing and panicking and then chugging his water. He was not taking it well. And I went, this guy sucks. And then I was, like, so anxious and uncomfortable. And I was like, you don't have wings at Buffalo? It drove me nuts. And then we went to see a film. We went to see, I forgot what it was called, like, The Admission or something. It was with Nat Wolff and Tina Fey, and I don't remember what it was about, but it was about trying to get into college or something like that. And I remember sat there already not in a good mood, and like I had my arms crossed so that like nothing would happen. And then I was just like, by that point I was like, I'm actually tired of this and I'm done. And then we finished that date, hugged goodbye, and then I went home and I was like, Mom, I'm becoming a nun. I can't do this. This isn't for me. And that was my first date experience.
Yeah, I remember going on a first date with this guy I met at a religious education retreat.
Nice.
I think you went to school with him.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, we have to download about something with this later, because I was just reminiscing about this with Brewer. We were talking about, what was your first date like? And I was like, and you know what? Okay, anyway. We have to talk about this later. Our first date, we went to... in my brain, I'm like, Panera Bread. But I don't think it was. But it was like something like a bakery-esque themed restaurant. And I got a sandwich with horseradish on it. And I don't know why. And it was all I could think about for the whole date. We also saw a movie. I have no idea what it was. I could not tell you. Because I was sitting there the whole time nervous to like, what if we kissed? What if he grabbed my hand? What if... Yeah. And then when we were leaving, he did kiss me. And I just kept thinking, please, for the love of God, like... don't let my breath taste like horse. It's like all I remember from the day is just like panicking about this.
Yes, it's so uncomfortable. Yeah,
I know. And then I think right then and there I was like, hey, I have a dance coming up. You want to come to it?
Nice.
Yeah. Wild. I was thinking about it too recently because like that was when like text lingo was really starting, for me at least.
Oh yeah.
And he had sent me like, I think it was like FTW, and I was like, what does that mean? Fuck the world? And he was like, no, it's for the win. And I was like, oh, this is like so like awkward and cringy. I was not ready to date as a teenager. I liked doing my own thing. Relationships were scary to me.
Yeah.
Goddamn. I wish I'd done it more in hindsight though, because I feel like I would have like. It was
for the
probably,
experience.
Yeah, it's a formative. Yeah. Said I was like, I'm scared. Just never did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, mama. What is a dream you've let go of?
I'm clutching on all my dreams. Like with
this is way too like humiliating and like depressing.
Yeah. I don't know if I've let go of any dreams because I cling to all of them with all of my fingers, and I do not let go because I go at some point it'll happen.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I think there's a part of me that used to think I'd be a pop star, and I do feel I've let go of that a little bit.
I'm still hanging on to that one.
I think it's more like, well, now I'll just be a musical star, and that's fine.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I'm like, one day I'll be a famous author. It's happening.
Yeah. I think what I've let go of is, like, the chasing of fame and more, like, the heart of creativity.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it.
I think that's what I've let go. Because, like, yeah, like, I picture myself being interviewed and being famous and well-known, but that's not the dream I have. It's just to be able to create things and live off of that is what I'm trying to achieve.
One, I don't know if I've let go of it, but it's something I've been contemplating a lot of if I ever even had it, which is, like, becoming a parent. I feel like I like oscillate on that a lot. There are days where I'm like, I think it'd be amazing and like wonderful and like I think I do want a kid. And then there are days where I'm like, I'm so terrified of that and like being responsible for someone in the way you have to be, and like also if I chose to go this path, putting my body through that is terrifying to me. And like yeah, I feel like it's something I've wrestled with a lot lately. Is it something I really always wanted, or is it something I wanted because I was told it was what I was going to have to do or was supposed to do or whatever, right? And, like, if I do go through with it, I want to make sure I'm doing it for me, not because it's expected. Yeah. Like, it's a dream I feel like that's changed, where I'm like, I don't know. And also with today's climate, with, like, how expensive things are, the earth is in trouble, like, there's a part of it that's like, is it even, like, responsible? I don't know. And, like, I still have so many things I work through emotionally and, like, whatnot. And while I do feel like I've progressed to a really good place, it's like, would I be ready for that? I don't know. I feel like that's a dream that has, like, altered a lot for me. But I don't know if it's something I ever had or if I've let go of. But that's something I've been contemplating lately.
Yeah, absolutely.
Weird. This doesn't apply to us because we don't have children.
Nice.
As we've just discussed. It was like, how did you celebrate holidays when your kids were young? I guess we could have answered that of, like, how we did when we were kids. I don't know.
Yeah. The regular.
Yeah, I don't have an answer. Never mind. We're going to do one.
I don't, yeah.
What movie has inspired you the most and why?
For me, I think I have two, which would be Mamma Mia 2. For me, is like the film I watch that reminds me of who I am at my core, I think. And being like, that's like, if I need to, like, if I'm feeling lost, I'll watch that film and be like, this is who I am. And then Everything Everywhere All at Once is like the film that inspires me creatively, I think. Just like the way that film was made and just how there's so much that happens in that film, and the way they were able to do it so cohesively is like it's so inspiring to me. Where I'm like, it can be done. It can be done somehow, and I think that's really cool.
How? Mine is Jurassic Park. I think the way it holds up still is incredible. I'd love to be a part of something that did storytelling that way. I think the acting is incredible. Sam Neill just died too. Devastating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know if this is going to sound terrible or not, but it was a crazy coincidence. The day before it happened, we were watching Jurassic World, and it was the scene where Owen stumbles across the overturned Jeep from the first movie.
Oh.
Yeah, so like it's there, like, you know, that Alan and Tim escape out of. Mm-hmm. And the volcano has gone off. And Owen's like escaping, right? And he turns around and he watches that Jeep get engulfed in lava and goes away. And then the next day it was announced that he died. And I was like,
wow.
I don't know if that
wild.
It was just weird.
Yeah. Wow.
And I don't know, that movie just like that message is so inspiring. Like the way that Michael Crichton told that story too, just because you can, does it mean you should? Like, I don't know. Yeah. It's just, like, overall, I think it's just, like, really impressive and, like, yeah, just cool.
Mm-hmm. That's so fascinating, because, like, that is the message of those, and for me, with, like, a deep fear of dinosaurs, I've always been like, why would we do this? Because we shouldn't do it, and, like, for me, it's like the existence of those films make me go, why does this exist? It shouldn't exist because I hate dinosaurs. But I'm like, wait, no, that's the message, though, and you have to explore it by doing it. And I was like, oh, yeah, fascinating.
It's funny, too, how weirdly, like, connected that message is to AI, right? Like,
oh, yeah.
Here are these scientists. They've discovered this technology where they can literally build DNA out to bring something back into the world that isn't there anymore.
Yeah.
And, like, instead of using this ability to rebuild DNA to, like, solve current-day medical problems that current humans are having, where it's, like, they're missing a chromosome, or this DNA sequence is the reason they're having this illness, right? Or whatever, right? Like, applying it to the modern-day medicine that could, like, potentially help people now, they used it to bring back a creature that, albeit amazing and impressive, is destructive to the current ecosystem and the world as we come to see. Like, it's so weird. And like now seeing like, wow, AI could do some cool shit, except it's disruptive to the ecosystem and being used in ways that are actually taking away like good things. Like it that movie fucking holds up, okay? I don't give a shit.
Yeah, no, it does.
Oh my god.
Want to do one more?
Yeah. Should I pick a happier one? Because this one's asking about your first car accident.
Never had one.
I've had one. I don't want to talk about it though. Alright, we already talked about the sports we played. Give me a good one. We don't have kids. You can't answer that one. We already talked about this. I already answered that question. Hold on, let me find a good one. Ooh! Okay, this is a good one. What are some things on your bucket list that you have yet to cross off?
Ooh. Bucket list. I mean, I feel like I've never really had like a massive bucket list, but like at the moment I'm like trying to allow myself to dream bigger. So like going to Australia and South Korea are like big things I want to do. I'd love to try paragliding. Ooh. I think. Yeah. Whatever one where you're like in the air hanging on to something.
I think that's paragliding. Because
I think that'd be fun.
You'd be like on the ocean doing that thing, right?
Oh yes, I do that too. Or like zip lining. I'd love to zip line through a jungle. Ooh. I think that'd be fun too. Yeah. And owning a dog. That's been on my bucket list my entire life.
Yes. Yeah, I'd agree, except now I'm leaning towards cats. Like, adopting my first cat would be good. I really want to go to England and Japan. That's on there. I want to learn a new language and be fluent in it. I'd love to, like, I don't know, like, build a life with a person and have, like, a home and, like, you know, have that's on my list too. And I want to be in a really cool movie. Not that I haven't been, but,
Hell yeah.
like, you know, to the level of, like, I don't know, it's weird because I don't want the fame, but I want, like, the scale of it, you know?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so, of that production, I mean. I think it'd be really cool to tell a story on that level and see what it's like. Yeah.
Nice.
Sick. Things to look forward
Hell
to.
yeah.
See you in a year when we've done all those things.
Yes. Hell yeah. We got 1 year.
Yeah.
Do it all. Cool. What room do you think we were in?
A screened-in front porch.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Perfect. Amazing. Well, thanks for joining us. Tell us what's on your bucket list.
Yeah.
Let us know. And we'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.